In this video, I'm going to talk about how we can use price action rules to help us navigate the market and identify high probability setups. Right now, we can see that on the ES, everything to the upside played out, and the most recent bias is neutral. However, I can observe that every single major high is lower and lower. Even though the support seems to be holding, it's not really acting like a trading range because it looks like this market is going to roll to the downside. We have an inside bar, but I'm not thinking about buying. I'm not thinking about fading the market because every single major high is lower and lower. So let's see what's going to happen. And indeed, we entered a bearish trend. Every single major low is lower. EMA keeps rejecting and EMA keeps pointing down. So as a price action trader, I know that I need to be locating key levels. I need to be looking for channels. So I'm going to start at the top, connect the second swing, copy it, put it at the bottom. We have small overshoot, can be drawn a little bit wider. Either way, let's see what's going to happen. I need to respect the correction channel because there's correction inside of every trending market. New low, first entry short, pull back, second entry short. We have a second entry short and uptrend played out with the break and a new high. But problem is this is an inside bar. The red bearish bar is completely inside the previous bullish bar. So I can't really go short. This is indicating lack of momentum. I would need a lower high confirmation setup to confirm the second entry short. We have what looks like a lower high, but we have micro double bottom count reset. So I need to reset the count and treat this only as first entry short. And this is once again inside bar, but market keeps going lower, and the trend down looks very structured. So I'm definitely thinking about selling because the push down looks like a bearish trend down. I have a new low using the counting technique, first entry short, pull back, and I have another second entry short, and uptrend played out, and we have visual two-legged pullback. One leg up, break, second leg up. But the first signal bar is a bullish bar. I cannot sell below bullish bar, so I need to use the double bar entry, waiting for a secondary bar to get a break below its low, dropping my limit order further way back up. Stop loss goes one tick above the initial bar. If you're going to use deep limit order like this is a decent high probability setup. I took this as my first trade for the day, using the limit order. I don't think you want to use a lower high because at this point it's too far down. Notice you don't have much room before this swing low. Even the second entry short is quite far down. You need to use the limit order, but this lower high is simply way too far down. Okay, the second entry short worked for a significant scalp, and market is correcting, so I need to respect the correction once again. I'm going to redraw the uptrend, and the initial thought process is expecting new low to be tested. Uptrend played out, and I expect new low. This was significant trend down, but in order for me to expect the sellers are back in the market, I need to see push below EMA. That's the sign of bearish resumption. Some lower high or false second entry low below EMA, and that's not happening. Buyers are still in control. We have bearish attempt to test the new low, and we are instantly back above EMA. So it looks like there is secondary channel spike and a channel pattern, and bulls, they want to see new high for this spike and a channel pattern, which happened. So uptrend played out, and now we're gonna have last attempt by the sellers to test the new low because it was already supposed to happen earlier, and because it's taking so long, it's telling you, hold on, something is wrong here. The buyers are really strong. Let's see what's gonna happen. And market keeps trending to the upside. So right now what I have to do is I need to reassess, okay? Number one, what I can do is I'm going to measure the retracement from the top to the bottom, okay? You can see once you retrace over the 60%, that's a good confirmation that you have to forget about new low and you have to adapt to brand new uptrend. So we retraced significantly. This is a deep retracement. If I'm going to zoom out, I can see that we have some important low. It looks like a trend range, and I can see how many times EMA kept holding prices. Strong rejections by the EMA combined with the deep retracement. This is a good sign that buyers are in control, and I need to be thinking only about buying. I'm going to draw brand new channel. You can basically draw a channel from the bottom, but I simply don't like so much empty room. It gets you exactly to the same place. I like drawing tighter channel like this because there's less empty room and overall price action fits better. You have a second entry long, but it's not for the EMA. You can't really take it. Okay, market keeps working higher, keeps working higher. You know, this trade is tempting enough, but just not with the EMA. Let's see what's going to happen. We are correcting, and we have second entry long, new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long. This was quite a tempting trade. The reason why I didn't like taking this trade, there are many reasons. Number one, the single bar ended quite weak. You can tell the half of this bar's body is bearish tail at the top. Also, we have significant bearish bar that spiked into EMA, very strong bar like this, and it's hard to say what exactly is the short-term channel, because this trend line seems super tiny. It seems super tiny, and I have so many matching highs. It looks like we're going sideways, and this is really the bar that started the first leg down. So these were the clues that told me, okay, I'm just going to remain patient. Massive spike into EMA, hard to say which is the correct short-term channel, and the bar was weak on top of that. It's better to wait, but because you're at the key entry points and risk is tiny, actually not tiny, but risk is small, I'm going to mark it. It's not a bad trade to pull the trigger. Trading is about taking risk. I can see reasons also why liking it, because it looks like many 2 legs down, and even though the bar is weak, it is off the trend line. It would end up being a losing trade. Now market corrected. I have 1 leg down, break, 2nd leg down, downtrend played up with the break, push to new extreme, and now we have high-low confirmation setup, but it's mainly below EMA, so we need to get new low first entry short, second entry short failure, because you can also draw a slightly wider channel like this, so you want to make sure you're going to get the failed second entry short. But why are you thinking about buying? Because this uptrend needs to get new high tested, okay? We have a failed second entry short here, but we are back below EMA, and this is not good. New low first entry short, pull back, second entry failure. So now I need to remain patient, because why the EMA is not holding? Significant pullback. Okay, we're starting to go sideways. It looks like we have new trend range established. EMA is flattening, we're going very sideways. Okay, no trigger on this high low. Okay, we're correcting, and now we have mini new high, first entry long, second entry long, triple test. 1 bounce, 2nd bounce, 3rd bounce. Really, this is established trend range, and we have triple test, and we're basically combining it with the main trend. We traded up into this consolidation, so if you're going to think about buying, you have trend on your side, uptrend is new high, and this is great high probability setup, triple test, strong bullish bar, off the support, you trade up, uptrend is new high, you have a high-low confirmation setup, you have 1 tick bearish body, which is not ideal, but you have 7 ticks of bullish tail, so the bar overall is more bullish rather than bearish, so decent in a bar, but I'm gonna mark it more aggressive because the signal bar is not that perfect, but it's almost there, because look at the tail, nice reversal, confirming the triple test, unique new high, we're going to the upside now. An uptrend played out with the break, push to a new extreme. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause looking to go long, but I'm not going to short. In order for me to sell, I would need at minimum reversal pattern, and this uptrend was quite strong. We've been working hard for quite a while, so I may even need proven downtrend first. Okay, I'm going to redraw a brand new downtrend. New high first entry long, second entry long, failure, but it's not below EMA. This is not reversal pattern. Downtrend played out with the break, push to a new extreme. And we have another push up, so market is not reversing. Gonna redraw a brand new downtrend. At this point, I was playing with the idea that, is there some wider channel, something like this? Because you have a break in new high, but you keep working higher, and market is not reversing at all. It just keeps making higher highs and high lows. So it looks like there is potential wider channel, but also you are in a big trend range, so there's a chance the market's gonna go to the downside. So let's see what's gonna happen. You have a mini second entry long that ended up working, but the bar is not that great below EMA, and the double bar entry, not the best, because your stop loss has to go all the way down to here, entry here. I mean, if you took it, I can see why, just not the best setup. Can redraw a brand new downtrend, and market just keeps trending lower, so I have to redraw a brand new downtrend like this. But at this point, it's getting way too late. Market is about to close now. So this is the overall structure for today. There was one decent second entry short, then we reversed into bullish trend. Quite a tricky second entry long right here, but you had few opportunities to make it back, push to a new high, and that's pretty much it for the day. So it was fairly slow, not that many trades, but this triple test was really the trade of the day. But I hope you're good trading. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna talk to you next time. Good luck your trading.